You can get 2 movements in there. Ooh.
Okay,
I'm tired.
well, I wanted to flank him and have advantage, but since he has a special ability, I can't do that. So,
So now
I'll
these
use
two
my
share the same
Warhammer.
life pool until they die. So
I'll
it's a pretty
have,
cool thing.
To hit 7, and when if I hit, that's duelist assault. That's +4 to damage. So that would be 8 if I do hit him.
And you said you're using what skill? Duelist assault?
Duelist assault.
Alright.
So that's
well, you can't. Well, see, you won't get the bonus because the attack has to be against a target that has no creatures adjacent to it other than you. So it has the other homunculus directly beside it. Now, if that thing wasn't there, yeah, you'd get the +4 bonus. But seeing that other homunculus is there, you do not get that bonus because it is adjacent of the target that you're attacking. So you'll just get your normal attack. So that was a 12 plus. I think the 7's too high, Ghim. It would be a 12 plus 5. So that would be a 17. And that is a miss.
This is a Warhammer.
Mm-hmm. Correct. So let's see. What is your to hit? Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. So you are +8 to hit. So actually, you shortchanged yourself, Ghim. So it would actually be a 20 versus armor class because it's 12 plus 8. So you hit. Go ahead and do your damage. Alright, 13 damage. Alright, as you hit that homunculus, you notice the other one flinch as well as you hit the other one.
Okay, and free action, I'm going to tell Boktago, get all over here side by side. Let's flank this sucker.
Alright, Malavel, you're up now.
Okay. I am going to use Clever Shot on the creature towards the south. .21 versus armor class.
Yep, it's a hit. Man, you guys are just slamming these frickin' attack rolls, man. This thing has a high armor class as well, and you guys are just slaying this thing. I'm not even gonna get it.
The target falls prone.
Creature to the south or the north?
South.
And what attack did you use?
Clever Shot. It's an at-will. It's a standard action. If the attack hits, the target takes one of these actions. Slide the target up to 2 squares, target falls prone, or target is slowed.
And that's an at-will attack?
Yes, it is.
Wow, that is so overpowered. For an at-will, that is ridiculous. Alright. So, anything else you're doing, Mal? Or that's it?
That should do it.
Alright, Bach, you're up. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna
Wow.
call Wolf again.
That isn't in... You can't do it in combat.
Okay.
You're in combat. Now that is
And,
an overpowered skill. Shifting, pulling, or knocking prone. Wow, it's an at will. That's insane. I love that
Do I take
skill.
an
But
opportunity attack?
I hate it, but I like it. No, you will not, because you
Okay.
moved into that square.
But you get a +2 on the one in front of you.
Right. So I'm going to strike.
What do you get a +2 from?
He's flanked.
Oh, yeah, with aiming, yeah. Okay. I was thinking the wolf's not there. It is getting late. So go ahead and attack. So do your attack +2 more, Bach.
Alright, 1 sec.
Which one are you doing? Are you doing that vexing
Tending
strike?
strike.
Tending strike, that's it.
So I'm just trying to remember my hit again. Without the wolf.
Your hit, it's on the sheet on your weapons. If you're using your staff, it is a bonus to hit is +2, +4. Whatever that means that you put there.
Crit!
Alright, max damage.
Way to go, brother.
Alright, so basically this homunculus falls into a pile of flesh, pretty much. Both of them do, actually, because they were linked. Their lives were linked, so
Whoa, man.
strong.
Good, good timing for that crit.
And while they're doing that, and we're out of combat, I'm going to check what else is on this table.
And I'll set my chinchilla down on the floor so he can do his war dance.
That is too
You're going to
funny.
do that way over there?
Oh my god.
I'll move there. I'll move first.
Okay. Then I'm going to do a war dance around your chinchilla.
Yeah, guys, it
My
didn't
chinchilla
matter.
pops
He
back
rolled a
to my,
20, so
to
I
my
wasn't
cloak.
I wasn't even going to explain it to him. So it's just
What's
a
wrong, man?
20. He
Wanted to
crit,
dance.
killed it. No big deal. Well, yeah, it shouldn't,
You
but
wanted to
it
stop
doesn't
that.
matter because he rolled a 20 anyway. So
No, you wouldn't make anything like that. I wouldn't do nothing like that, would I?
Yes.
I'd like to go over and check out the wall where this construct came out of and see if I can see any how to operate the hidden opening or anything like that.
So, and I'm checking the table out. I guess he don't want to dance then.
Do I need to do a perception roll, Dave?
yep, absolutely.
Alright, can I call my wolf while we're sitting here?
Guys, it doesn't count as a flank. I didn't tell him because he rolled a 20. There was no need of me explaining it to him right then and there, but I will inform him after the game, guys. So you guys are okay. The game is not going to explode. He rolled a 20.
13.
You don't see any hidden passages or anything like that.
Okay.
But you do see scuffs on the wall and stuff where it looks like he was actually literally part of the wall.
Okay.
Hey Dave, I want to
Yes.
check the skeleton.
Ah, very good. That's a pretty interesting machine you see down there, actually. It's got a huge maul attached to what appears to be some kind of machine with gears and whatnot, and it looks like the machine, if it looks like it's kind of spring activated, and it raises the mallet up and then it smashes down, sort of like a guillotine.
Okay, so he crushed his own skull then.
Oh yeah, it's like what Ghim had read from that note. He wanted to go to his god because I guess he feels that he had failed as god. So
Okay, so
I want that guillotine anvil on our message board.
now you do notice that there are some robes on the ground, and you also see a pair of gloves as well. And these two items, even though everything else is seems like it's been here for a long time, and most of this other stuff like his slippers and everything else has basically succumbed to time, but these gloves and the armor, they look unfazed by time.
okay, I want to take those and identify them. At least identify the ropes first.
Well, you can do that with a 15-minute rest. And how identifying magic stuff works is like this in Essentials. You can identify one item that is of common magic during a rest. Now, if it is a more rare item, and if I see fit, then I'll make you do an Arcana check to get its properties. But for the most part, everything that's common, you'll just automatically be able to determine, and you'll be able to tell what the properties are after a 15-minute rest. And that's for anybody. That doesn't mean it's just for a mage or for a cleric. That's for anybody.
Okay, so I give the gloves to the cleric and ask him to identify these while I work on the robes.
Which I'll do.
What else is on this table?
Do I need an Arcana check?
An Arcana check for...
The gloves.
No, you don't. You just need a 15-minute rest. So are you guys going to close yourselves up and take a quick rest, or...
Well, since there's no one
I
else
think that
going
would
to
be a
go in
good
here, we
idea.
can just close the door.
Take care, Leopold.
Can
Thanks
I
for
check
hanging out.
underneath this bed, make sure there's not a chest or something underneath it?
Sure, you can check.
Perception again?
You can just look under it. Basically, you find a little statuette under there of an owl. It's made of like a copper type of material. You determine it. I'm just going to go ahead and give you the value of it, and it's worth 20 gold. So
I'm checking what else is on the table.
that's about it. Ghim is just
Alright.
the text and basically what you
Well,
found and what you read to the party.
I want this anvil on our message board.
All right, sounds good. All right, so I guess you guys are Baki going to come inside the room, and you guys will shut the door and have a 15-minute rest. All right. All right, so there's two items that you found. Basically, you found robes, and they are a +1 robes. So I am going to let show everyone that this is a +1 robe. It is level 1, and basically what it does is the enhancement, which is +1, gives you +1 to armor class. Those are the robes. Now the gloves, these are also magical, and these gloves are gloves of agility, and they are a level 5 common item. And basically when you equip the hands, when you put them on and when you wear them, you get a +1 bonus to acrobatic checks, stealth checks, and dexterity ability checks. So acrobatics checks, stealth checks, and dex ability checks. So Pretty cool item. Couple little low-level items for you.
If nobody wants it, I'll take it.
It'd be
Gloves.
best to give them to Rogue.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, now the rogue, that would probably go best to the wizard, wouldn't it?
I think I already got a robe that gives me +1. Or
What?
no, it doesn't.
I think Wolfswip should take the robe. If
Yeah,
no one objects.
give it to our rogue.
The robe?
Rogue.
I wasn't talking about the gloves, Ghim. I was talking about the robe. R-O-B-E.
I'll talk about the gloves.
You guys scratch that.
You must have been talking in dwarf, and I was talking in elven.
Okay, I guess fancy robes doesn't give me a armor boost then. Okay, then I'll take
The robes give you they give you a +1 to armor class. So, and you can literally add that card just by putting it in brackets. So you can put it just where your robes are and basically just link in the. I'll help you with it. I'll show you how.
Okay, thanks.
Yep, no problem. Actually, you got that's cool. And the gloves. So I guess the gloves are going to Eamon.
Amen.
All right, we'll help with that afterwards.
Sounds good.
And the robe is to Wolfswift. So what are you guys doing? What else are you guys doing?
I'd like to call my wolf.
Nothing else needs to be checked, right?
All right.
Anything else?
That's up to you guys.
Anything else around this anvil that looks interesting to me, since I'm a dwarf?
You know, that's a pretty cool looking mechanism. Where'd that wolf go?
Put him in the hallway, I think.
Huh? He's totally gone. He disappeared. Wow, that is totally weird.
Is that circular thing part of the mechanism on
It
the
is.
anvil?
Yep,
Okay.
sure is. That is weird. The wolf disappeared.
Can we tell if there's anything special about the maul that's connected to the device? Does it look like it's been aged, or is it?
What, the maul?
Yes.
It's just a normal. It just looks to be in a normal maul that's attached up to the actual mechanism. I'm sorry.
I want to pull the covers back on the bed and make sure there's nothing in it or in the pillows or anything like that.
There's a naked elf. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey Dave,
What?
can I find the other wolf?
Wow, the other wolf just appeared. Did it not? It did. Holy crap. What is going on? It's blasphemy!
They're breeding in the hallways.
Heresy! Flap!
If we need some rest, we know where there's a bed.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's only for short people.
Like dwarfs. Well, if everybody's done in here, let's move on, go north.
Do we reset with our
I rolled
15 minute?
I rolled a 20. Yes, you get all your encounters back. Now, as you were kind of peeking around the room there, Eamon, I actually rolled a passive perception and rolled a crit for you. So as you're around the room, kind of checking things out, over here in this corner, you're able to determine that you think that there is a false wall present there. Basically a secret door.
Alright, and when I do, I notify the rest of the group.
Hey, thank you very much.
Arcana check for the door.
Alv XXX, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Alv
And I'll check it
XXX.
for traps. And I want to see if I can figure out how to open it up.
You don't think there's any traps on it, but you found it where the actual up towards the top of the ceiling. You're gonna actually you're gonna be able to stand up on somebody's back or something. Somebody's on their knees, but you're able to find a couple, basically like a little false panel up top there, and you're able to open up the door. That's if you choose to open it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'd say open it because you know how dwarves are about hoarding their treasures and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Alright, crack it open to see what I can see.
Alright. Whoops. Whoopsie. Alright. So you're able to activate the switch, and there you go. You find a hallway.
Alright, I tell everybody what I see, and
You see another dead end.
we'll do the slow walk real quick to watch for traps.
Don't find any traps or anything like that, but you do see another wall in front of you.
Do I notice anything special on the wall, like any sort of either?
Are you looking for anything?
Yeah, I want to look to see if it's just literally a flat wall, or specifically if there looks like there's any sort of a hidden, door handle like they did before, or
You can do a perception check, yeah.
anything of that nature.
I'm going to do a perception check too. Damn rolls.
Looks like a wall to you, Ghim, but Eamon, you're nailing the rolls tonight, man. You're able to see that there's another false wall there.
Do I notice if it looked trapped, or should I roll
No, it
again?
doesn't. No, it doesn't look trapped. It looks like the same thing, but the mechanism to open the door is actually on the opposite side. So you're able to. Are you going to open it up?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. All right. So you're able to open it up, and you see another room in front of you. This is a this is a room with several sides to it, and I'm going to give you a little bit of text real quick. This room has simple stone benches that line all of the walls of this octagonal type of room. These benches are positioned near small openings along the west, northwest, and northeast walls. There are unusual devices that resemble a stone trumpet that are attached to each of these walls near the openings. You also hear a faint whispering sound permeating in this chamber.
Okay.
Check for traps, man.
Yeah, I wanna.
You can't see anything because you have no light on, so it's dark for you. But the other light coming in from Wolf and everything else, well, everyone else like Ghim and Blix, you can see these trumpet type of mechanisms on the wall, on the benches, and you can actually hear like faint sounds of whispering and everything in here.
And I see that lever.
Well, before everybody starts running around in a circle, based off of the floor traps we've seen before.
Blix, get out of my square.
Nothing tripped. You didn't trip anything, so. Just to let you know, because I would have already said, alright, everybody hold yourselves. But yeah, you see there's a pedestal in the center of the room as well. There's a pedestal, something on it, possibly a piece of parchment.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the northern side and see what that is on the wall.
That is the trumpet type of device that is sticking out of the wall. And as you get close to that, you can hear whispers coming from that trumpet.
Do they sound just like sounds, or can I decipher whether it sounds like words being spoken rather than just noise?
It's definitely gibberish, some type of gibberish. Does anyone here speak Draconic?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, basically it sounds gibberish to you, Amon. And you can actually hear what appears to be maybe a kobold type of language, Wolf.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and listen in. Because I know kobolds use Draconic for speaking, I think.
It sounds like you're listening to the squeaking yaps of kobolds that are basically cursing and threatening one another. And you think you also heard maybe something striking one of them as well. Then you also hear a girl's voice that yells, in common, "Run, Micra, get out of here now."
Uh-oh. And I kind of pull Eamon off with the rest of the group and say...
And you know Micra is one of the children.
That's what I was just looking up.
Now,
Same here.
As you're over there against that wall, Eamon, you can hear, in common, you can hear a young boy that's sobbing and crying and wanting his mommy and wanting his daddy.
Do I sense that it's coming from the horn or from maybe behind the wall?
No, it's definitely coming from the horn itself. So,
Okay.
basically, this is a room that you can literally listen to other places of the dungeon. I mean, that's point blank what you guys are putting together of this. I mean, there's... Yes?
I'm making a perception check. Have I seen dwarves do this down in the keeps underground?
You've never seen this type of stuff before. You haven't seen any of this, no.
Okay.
Does it sound like the child crying is coming from the horn that I'm near and not? Can I
The
decipher
one that...
whether...
Yes. The one that you're in,
So-
correct.
Okay, so I'm able to kind of start putting together that each one of these horns